Hello, my name is Clare Grealy. I teach higher level Irish here at the Institute of Education. This afternoon, students undertook paper 1. This was the composition paper, and I have it here now in front of me. The paper itself was quite narrow because there was only one question outside of the oral cohort to answer today, and that was the essay section. In relation to the essays, the paper, I think, was, in my opinion, a little bit disappointing. The essay titles were varied, but some of them would have had very little relevance to a 17 or 18-year-old. One essay that came up was the cost of living in Ireland today. Now, students obviously know about the cost of living in Ireland today, but they wouldn't have, say, first-hand experience on rent, gas bills, ESB bills, shopping, into the supermarket, marketing, wars between supermarkets. The topic itself was easy enough, but maybe students just wouldn't have had the knowledge about it to write on it. Second essay came up, a problem of drugs today. That would have been an okay title had it been prepared. Essay number 3 was dealing with famous people today, and that gave scope to students to write on any 2 people. In fact, they had to be careful of the title. It was Dina, people. So you'd have to write on 2, maybe a maximum of 3 or 4. So they could have written about maybe the Taoiseach, the President, Donald Trump, Ryan Tubridy. But then what do you say about those people? You may not have had the knowledge to write on the people. There was a topic that was very hotly tipped for this year. That would have been racism and homelessness. Now, it did come up on the paper in a very indirect way, and that is in the D essay title, AGOR, Injustice in Ireland Today. But if students had not understood the word AGOR, they might have been stuck. They couldn't have used it. The 5th essay were the things that affect the health of the person. So my danger or my fear would be that students would hone in on, launch on then and talk about maybe the health system, which wouldn't have been the case at all. I have grave reservations about the debate. The debate title was that the Irish language is thriving in a digital age. Irrespective of a person's standard of Irish, I don't think maybe 17 or 18-year-olds will have the knowledge to have tackled that. And the final title, work that charities do. If students had undertaken voluntary work during the transition year, they'd have the knowledge. And indeed, it's an easy topic to deal with. But then we had COVID. So a lot of the students taking the paper today, they have never taken a state exam before. So again, they may not have had the knowledge to have tackled that. I think the paper was disappointing. I think students might be disappointed in it. I myself am quite disappointed in the paper. But what I want students to remember is that a few weeks ago they took the oral exam, and 40% went for that oral exam. So they may have done very, very well. And tomorrow's paper is based on the prescribed material, which should be much, much, much easier. And in fact, tomorrow will be very familiar to students. So during the course of the year, I often say to students, you know, you don't have to like an exam to do well in it, but what you do have to do, you have to answer it and keep to the point. So if they did that today and just kept a cool head, irrespective of being disappointing, you know, look ahead for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be good, so fingers crossed for a good paper 2 in the morning.